Hello.
Hey!
That was why did you start? I didn't do the countdown.
Jesus. All right. I'm just gonna leave.
It's all your fault.
Hey!
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
there we
I
go.
crushed your fingers with
Wait,
my backpack.
wait, who's that guy?
That would be our host.
That's our
Tommy.
live-in
Oh.
chef.
Hi, Tommy.
Hey guys, when are you gonna leave my house?
Um,
I'm a loner.
He made us coffee. It's really good.
It's just that we needed your house, so I hope you really don't mind.
This episode of V&D brought to you by Cheez-Its. Oh man, my fingers are. We have to do
Gotta
a
brew
retake.
them all.
Gotta redo it.
Okay, on.
Retake.
Cheez-Its.
They said they wouldn't pay us if we covered
Actually,
the logo.
what is there?
I want to brew the very best.
They don't have like a snappy motto. Like they don't have like a
Yeah,
you gotta eat them all or something.
I don't think
like,
they do actually. Cheese it. You gotta cheese before you
Cheez-Its,
eat.
they're better than zip cheese.
hey,
Ew!
holy crap.
Trevor,
That's
stop!
gross. Well, the only thing I can find on the box
Got it.
is baked snack crackers
Got
and
it?
pretzels. So
Cheese it. Better than a cheese it.
That is so gross, but it's so true. That's exactly why it's true, though.
Dun.
go to your
That's
store and
all,
get one today
folks.
because they're great. All right.
That's all,
There you
folks. That's all, folks.
Direct it with that back over there,
Yes, I
please.
would.
Thank you. So yeah, welcome to episode 16, you guys.
Can everyone admire what I've done?
Oh,
I feel
look
insecure.
at that. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
it's gorgeous.
It's like the tastiest of rainbows.
Rainbow.
Here's what you can't
What
eat,
the
Trevor.
But he might not like it anyway.
Is he not much of a sweets guy?
Are you kidding me?
The
I have
only-
a sweet tooth bigger than your head.
The only thing that Trevor eats is meat, and that's it. That's
Meat.
all he eats.
Bun patty
Just
bun.
meat.
That
Yeah.
could be taken so wrong.
Look, wait.
Well, I thought you said that's what Big did, though. Right?
Wink.
Wink.
Super,
Oh, he's been
dude.
getting better at trying new things as time goes on.
It's getting
Thanks,
better.
Mom. Okay.
Are you still eating burgers with just bun, meat, and cheese?
Bun patty bun.
No, now it's bun meat, cheese, bacon, and barbecue sauce.
There you go.
That's not better for you.
Sure it is. All that
Hey, for me,
protein.
that's fucking progress.
Get some avocado or spinach on there.
Oh, fuck that shit. That's too Californian.
Yeah. You live here.
Oh, that's right. You do, don't you?
He's like right on the border.
I'm right on the border. It's literally a 3-minute drive to Nevada from here.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Sounds taxing.
Remember my wedding when like none of us could figure out like which state we were in? Just like, congratulations, Tommy and Cameron. Where are we?
Where are we going?
We're on top of a mountain, Mom.
You were
Why
in
is it so
Nevada,
cold?
Tommy.
Oh, yeah, I was in Nevada because Becky was making fun of me because she's like, "Oh my gosh, we got married in the same state." I'm like, "Yeah, we did. We did."
You know, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's so
I
funny.
mean, we were
so
close. We were
cute.
within like
Isn't
5
it?
miles of
That's
the
so
border.
funny.
Oh my god. Oh,
Been to
stop.
3 Nevada weddings and 2 California ones.
California.
Been
Alright,
in.
guys. I'm getting
These
sick of
those-
this shit.
What's wrong?
I'm
hon?
gonna kill you guys
What?
with imaginary monsters.
Good luck doing it.
We're gonna fight back with imaginary
Damn.
people.
Wow, he took the DM's dice.
Fucking. Oh,
You,
fuck.
No,
you
I'm trying
can't
to show
win.
the
You
audience.
can't win this game without a D20.
That
Fuck
sounds
him.
like a great hentai
They
plot.
can't see it. They can't see it. Only I can show them.
All right, if I get a 20, I'm the DM. Oh,
So close.
nice.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
So close.
Oh, 6. I'm so close. Look
It'd be
at
really funny if Trevor rolled a 20. He's like, "Cool, I'm a DM for pick."
Wait.
DM for the
He's
day.
Skype
Fucking
DM.
16, so close.
Katie had the best chance of all.
I had a 19. Yeah.
For me, that's a crit.
Tommy. Yeah, you know, if I was Jenny, technically I would have won that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Or me.
True.
Or not, because you specifically said if I rolled a 20,
You're right. You're
which
right.
overrides all the mechanics
You're
of the
right.
games and crit chance.
You're right. That's why you're a DM and I'm not.
Yeah. It's a verbal contract.
Is my paper over by Batman?
What?
Is my paper over by Batman?
Yes. There you go.
Oh.
I returned to the monastery.
No.
I
I'm
returned
sorry.
into the
let
game.
me correct that. Zen returns to the monastery,
You could have been speaking as Zen and
looking
said I.
for the special he of his life. And because you said he felt special and significant, and it's like something was going to happen today. I remember this specifically, and you said I couldn't tell what. So, I return to the monastery, says Zen, and does not care whether or not others come. Except he actually does, so he keeps like looking over his shoulder every once in a while to see if other people come.
Don't worry, I'll
I
follow
won't
you.
offer you this fancy
I go,
buckler
I'm
anymore.
sorry, I was late, everybody.
What'd you say, Trevor?
So I guess I won't offer you this awesome buckler. Alright.
I was the one that gave it to you.
I know, but I got that round shield, and I'm actually taking the defense bonus more than the health bonus, because I already have so much health, so I was going to offer it if anybody wanted it.
I think that should go to... Oh, wait. How big is her sword? Is it a Marisame or is it a katana?
It's a katana.
It's a either or. It's a katana. It could go one or two-handed.
I think the shield should go to Jenny.
The buckler?
Jenny, would you like a shield?
Is a buckler a shield?
Yes.
It is a magical buckler,
Okay.
so it gives you +2 to defense, and it gives you an HP bonus equal to half your character level. So right now it would be +3.
Oh, that's interesting. Is it like
Pretty dope, but for me, the health bonus is less effective because I already have fucking 78 health. So a defense of 15 is better than a defense of 14 for me.
Is it a hand shield, like a little one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes one hand.
Might I suggest that it might be good just as kind of like a backup thing, but that it should not be your main setup because you're currently two-handing your katana, right? Your
Yeah.
damage would go down significantly if you were to wear a shield.
But if you were to get in a situation where you're like, wow, I want to play a little more defensively, you
Yeah.
can just pull it off your belt or something.
Yep.
And you don't want it, Tommy?
No, I'm not letting go of my staff.
That's fair. His staff is pretty dope.
Plus, the staff already gives me +2 defense.
Okay, I'll just add it then. What is it again? Magic buckler.
Faithful buckler.
Oh,
Faithful.
it has a name.
Old
Yes.
Faithful.
49er faithful.
Old Faithful.
Buckler.
No,
+2 HP. you
I love
said?
how
no,
literally
+2
Tommy,
defense.
you and Trevor had the same
HP
reaction.
half character level.
There's a bonus of half your character level rounded down.
So, Katie, people make fun of the fact that Trevor
Okay.
and I act like husband and wife just because we know each other so
Okay.
well.
Aw.
We've made,
Thank you.
That joke has been made so many times. What's funny is that Cameron and Trevor have had more same one-liners than any
Really?
other couple that I've known. Couple of people, rather. So, yeah, they've had the same thought
You know,
several times.
Honestly,
Hey,
I
Tommy,
feel...
tell them about the time when we both wiped your chin at the same time.
No
Yeah.
way.
You already brought that up in your speech. Don't worry
It's
about
like
it.
they were soulmates in
Oh,
another
that's
life
right. I
where they were
remember
both gay, but they're not gay in this
Yeah,
life.
he had like a little piece of lid stuck to his beard.
Dude.
And he's sitting at the head of the table, and Cameron and I were on either side, and we both finally made, nope, can't send it anymore, and reached out to clear it off at the exact same instant.
Oh my god. That's when you know you're best friends or lovers.
Very nice.
When you can go up to your best friend and you can wipe the food off their face.
Yep.
You are
And kick him in the balls.
Well, that one was accidental.
you were all amazed by the sudden poofing into existence of Soul, your teammate from 2 sessions
Guys.
ago.
I scream.
2 sessions ago.
Yeah, because the last session she wasn't here.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh.
Yes.
Big just looks at you and shakes his head.
Big. Don't give me that look big.
You're all standing around the waypoint in the monastery, and you're like,
I
point.
can tell that Zen wanted to go somewhere, so I follow his lead.
I venture back into the way in
would you like by now?
No, in which there was
Oh
a
my
left,
God.
a middle, and a right. And try to get my bearings as I remember. Have we gone down any of these 3 ways?
No.
Or- okay. I want to go right, so that's always the right way.
Of course.
I'm game.
And that I'm actually quoting Jeff on that, so I'm relying on Jeff on
Whoa.
Teacher's pet.
Jeez.
Oh, by the way, Jeff,
What?
because of that switch, my defense is now at 15 and my health at 78.
Hate you.
Love you too, buddy.
Stupid defense bonus.
that. Guys, if anybody would like one of the Rice Krispie treats, please help yourself. Okay?
That was fast.
They're already cut up.
Woo.
They need to harden up a little bit more, but still they're edible.
raising.
Oh, probably.
Thank you.
We'll be taking
I'm
one
sorry,
before I
Cody,
leave
but
tonight.
You
For
definitely,
sure.
you definitely can't eat it because you're a dog
I'm
and
gonna
it's
rest the
just not
bathroom
good
down
for
there.
dogs.
And then I'll cover.
It's just not good for dogs. Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, this probably looks really weird on the recording because they can't see Cody.
They're like, what,
yeah,
what's
we're
going
petting
on?
a dog right now. All right.
If they knew
By the
how
way, Jeff
cute
calls
this
his
dog
dick Cody.
was.
Yes.
How far down these passageways can we see?
So you guys are basically the waypoint is in the middle of a courtyard, and
That's where we're about
it's
to be.
completely effed up. Obviously, as I described in the last session, corpses, blood everywhere, like splintered barrels, completely torn tapestries, banners of the monastery, and all that. So it is all very much effed up. You said how far you can see down each of these passageways?
Yeah, can we see anything from where we are, or is it the kind of thing where we won't be able to tell till we get in them?
Kind of a mix of both, I'd want to say, because you got closed doors to the left, straight ahead, and right. They're big, like, double doors. So I'm going to go ahead and let Tommy in real quick, which means Cody needs to move. I need to get up. I need to push in the chair. Tommy needs to walk by.
I so sigh.
Miss
I like
Goofy.
his hair.
I was making treats for my friends.
The flippy. It's funny. It makes me remember as I'm describing the flippy hair when we had this one customer during.
Oh, sure. Arkham Knight.
Oh, I know, right? It was like at midnight launch for a game. I don't remember what game it was, but this guy was all mad, and he described Dallas as the guy with the flippy hair. He was like, "Yeah, the guy with the flippy hair made me wait in line." I'm like, "Okay."
Oh man,
Oh,
did you wait in
sorry,
line?
privileged
Oh,
white man.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, anyway, so you're able to see the
Sorry.
large double doors. Fucking so much noise.
Double doors.
You're able to see the double doors to straight ahead, left, and right. So if that answers your question, great. I think that answers your question because you were curious how far you could see. Okay.
Yeah.
If
So
it
you wouldn't be
doesn't-
able to
I don't
see.
see the doors.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see through the doors yet because they're closed. So it's a very large courtyard though. Like think sort of like a grand courtyard. If I were to give a dimension to it, oh my god! I mean, it's big. I would say probably like it's square and it's probably like about 150 feet on one side.
It's about as big as Blam Garden.
Balam, badam, badam.
The entirety of Blam Garden in one courtyard.
I want to go up to the right
Massive.
set of doors and
Okay.
zap the knobs to
Zap
see
the
if they
knobbies.
react with a trap.
Okay.
It's just a zap, so
You make the handles cold,
Okay.
and nothing else seems to happen.
I kick
I
them
go
with
up
zero
and
strength.
calmly open the door.
Hey, what?
I'm being a smart ass. Go ahead, Tommy.
I kick them open with zero strength. 3.
They open pretty easily despite your shitty roll.
Do I fall backward out from the impact?
Yeah, you lose the balance and look silly, and everyone looks at you like, why didn't you just like open it regularly?
So he like only did one of the doors, and I go up to the other one and just gingerly turn the handle and open it.
You're just staring at him the whole time.
And just kind of blithely walk in.
Bird.
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 What do I see, Jeff?
You see basically a more narrow room, basically a more narrow courtyard. It's like a side garden, if you will, but again, it's all completely ruined. But you can tell that it used to be a garden because it's there's soil and there's destroyed plants and whatnot. Like someone really went on a stomping spree in here. You
There's
guys.
no whole plants left.
Damn.
It's all effed up. Yes.
Is it just a garden, or is it go off into some other area?
It goes like to, I want to say, it's like about another 150 feet, but
Okay.
it's a more
Narrow.
like, narrow place. Like it's definitely not the main focus of attention. And there's another just single door at the very end.
I go to that.
Okay.
Recklessly and not checking for anything along the way.
Oh gosh.
You're
I follow, oblivious.
you're walking through the the grounds or like the soil of this like little side garden, just kind of like doo. There's nothing like telling about this place other than the fact that there's been a fight here. It's kind of like that stillness is still going on here, where it's just all silence, and you're like, at any moment you're expecting like something's gonna like jump out at you, you know, and you're like, ugh. But you guys just like doo. Walking along, you make it to the end door, and the end door is locked.
I use my keyblade. Oh wait.
I look at Toshi.
Yeah, I look at Toshi as well.
Oh, my lock-picking kit! I
Use
turn,
it.
I turn into that one pharmacist character from Family Guy. Oh!
I put a hand up and say, "What are you doing? Use ropey."
Oh, ropey?
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I was like, what?
I lightly flick the
go?
back of
Sorry,
his
I'm
head.
just,
Ropey, why? Does Ropey know how to lockpick?
There it
things?
is. That's weird.
Wait, is Ropey?
I need to organize my inventory.
Is Ropey?
Okay, I'm
Is
going
Ropey
to
sentient?
use my dungeon kit. It's what I named my robe.
Oh.
I have Ropey and Grappy.
Yes.
Ropey.
I know. It's really stupid.
Wait, is Ropey a male or a female?
What the fuck?
Androgynous.
Oh,
What'd
okay.
you roll?
I did not give my inanimate objects in my inventory a sex. I rolled a 5 on dungeon kit usage.
Plus, what's your cunning?
Oh, my
Or no,
cunning
it's dex.
is
It's
my
dex.
dex is 7.
5 plus 7. Do you have any like lockpicking skills to increase it furthermore?
She
Like,
don't need
literally,
that
you should
shit.
take a skill
No.
today.
No, I don't. But I'm sneaky and resourceful, and
And I freeze it.
You
If
fail at,
perception-
I
at
empower
unlocking
her.
the door.
I empower her with confidence.
well, anyone else can use
10.
it. If anyone else would like to use it and try it,
She feels
You're the highest cunning.
pretty confident.
Oh.
Actually, can I try Jenny just for fun?
yeah.
Okay, cool. She hands me the lockpicking set, and I lean back and kick the door in.
Roll that
Give
shit.
me a 20.
Oh, that'd be really sad if it didn't work and he hurt himself.
Plus 8 strength.
What'd you roll?
A
8.
3.
Rip.
But I have 8 strength.
It's a solid ass door, man. You fail.
I go, hold on,
Well,
everybody.
did he hurt himself?
I recognize this place. I recognize this place.
I start to rub a healing salve
I
on it.
know where the key is. I find it. 10. Did I find it? No.
You search around the door in the area near the door, looking frantically for a key, and everyone looks at you the whole while.
Dang it.
You know,
And the
fuck
door
this, Jeff.
mocks
I will
you.
take out the
I'm
large
out of
axe and
ideas.
swing again.
And if he fails with the axe, I'm gonna try my hand at the lockpicking kit, and then I think we should go somewhere else.
There has to be another way inside.
Jesus H fuck. Now I rolled a 4.
We can throw Grappy over it.
You're literally
Scale it.
axing this door.
I pulled the large axe of sundering and
Hey, he
swung
asked
like
you
a
a
bitch.
question.
Rip.
I mean, you're using a damn axe, so I feel like that's gonna be all right.
Alright.
Like you're basically just like
The
going
moon.
you're going at this wooden door like a freaking lumberjack, and it takes considerable time because of how sturdy it is. But you eventually get through it enough to the point where you can literally reach through and unlock the door on the other side.
There you go. That'll do. But the
But
whole
you are
time, I'm
you are
just,
making just tons of noise.
Oh yeah.
like, it
Don't
is
give
just-
a fuck.
I hope nothing heard that.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
I'll roll a stealth check on my axe swings.
That's nice, Trevor.
Stealthy sound. You have a suppressor on your axe.
It's rubber on the blade. That's why it took so fucking long.
It does take down a little bit of the damage, though, if you do it.
Okay, inside. It basically looks
Disrespect my
like
sword shield.
it basically looks like a large storage room of sorts. You see 2 large trunks, one on either side of the room. It's like a large rectangular room. It's nothing fancy. And against the far wall of this room, you see a very decorative shrine. It's a marble statue of a... It's like a...
Fruity.
It's a woman that the way she was carved doesn't really depict any clothing, yet it doesn't really detail her like tidbits.
Oh.
There's
So-
no nips?
Yeah, so it's
Damn.
just a very generic, like, lady's body. And she's sort of like doing like this like gesture up here, like,
Does she have angel wings?
it looks no angel wings. It just looks very peaceful, like this little shrine.
Well, I had fun with the last shrine, so I'll leave my party to it, and I will stay next to the door that I so rudely destroyed and keep watch.
It looks very weathered because it's stone, and you see it has like all sorts of just, I don't want to say like debris on it, but there's like vines and some moss and mud. It's dirtied.
Is there anything written on it? $17. Delicious fruitiness. Fruit stones. Pebbles, sorry.
You could tell that there used to be something written, but it is basically like rubbed away, brushed away, like it's almost as if someone took an eraser to it.
To stone?
Damn it!
It's I mean, you know what I mean. Like it's weathered out would actually be a more appropriate.
Like somebody
Yes.
squeezed it really hard so like the indentations became like moot. Yeah.
He did say it was rubbed out.
It was rubbed out.
Damn.
Like a shape weight.
Should I try to read it anyway? With Farnham's journal? No. With myself.
Sweet.
There's no chest in here?
There's two.
Okay, I
Ooh.
thought I heard
So
you say
I
that.
There
got
were
a
two
6 for
trunks.
that.
I go to the left one.
Okay.
I open it.
It opens easily.
What
I
is
laugh
in it?
at it. I
Don't
look
do that.
inside.
That's rude.
It looks at you expressionlessly.
Excuse
It's a
me.
mimic. It eats your face.
Good.
Is it empty?
Zen wants to die.
Zen wants to die.
Katie's
Yes,
like,
it
what?
is empty. No, I'm kidding. It's not empty, you guys.
good.
Dang it.
God. Dang it.
I was hoping it was empty.
Oh my God.
A face nobody knows.
There is a
You make your
mocking
face a
amount.
mask.
There is a
A
mocking
mask
amount
that eats
of
your face.
literally one gold piece in there.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah, it's yours,
And
buddy.
it's like ornately placed in the center.
Yep.
1 gold doubloon!
I
And
grab it.
You actually get
Sorry, my-
you get a very frightening sensation from this chest because of
What?
the one gold coin that's in there. You think
It's a
something
mimic.
is really wrong.
It's a mimic.
I zap it. 14 damage.
I use my Skaven senses.
Why would there only be one?
I rolled a 6 on that.
You need to roll better.
Plus 7.
You
Will
sense it and you're like, it's
Chest.
a trunk.
The tips of
You
my
zap it
whiskers
and, like-
are twitching
Yes.
twitchily.
You zap the wood that it's made of, just kind of ices over, and then you're like,
I have an idea.
That just
one second, I need
I
to
have
ask
no idea.
Trevor something. Trevor, if you would
Yes.
be so kind as to roll a d20 for me, please.
He's gonna go full Kratos on this chest.
You find it?
That's a 7.
I don't
And
suppose
I
you have
have
any
whopping
cunning.
no cunning.
Okay. Super.
Okay.
Go ahead, Katie.
Like shit
I
tonight.
take the crude short sword out of my bag, and I carefully stick it in to touch the gold piece with it.
I thought it was already collected.
Oh wait, did someone grab it?
I told him he should have it.
Yeah,
but
I
I don't
grabbed
know
it.
what happened.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. So I guess it was safe to put your hand in there.
Sorry.
Never mind then.
I kick the chest and then go over to the one on the right. I open it.
Give me a roll for that kick.
Yeah!
Well, Trevor's surroundings
6.
changed.
You feel good as you kick it because it's frustrating, and you go to the other chest, and then you said you,
I open it.
You just like
With a flourish. Actually, I do it with such a way that I actually hope that the chest top bangs against the wall.
everything about this encounter is so funny.
Oh, you're turning red. God. God damn.
Jeff, we already broke him.
Do you need some water?
It's going
It's
so
a mimic,
well.
isn't
He's
it?
doing the tomato.
He said it earlier, and I was like, "Fucking Trevor!"
It's the tomato,
Because I
guys.
wanted it to be a surprise. And then you guys are being all careful, and then you say that you open it with a flourish and the paint against the wall.
It's like you reach down, you grab the bottom of the chest, and you flip it, you smack it on the wall so hard that the mimic dies.
Something is coming.
Oh, man.
Tituba.
All right. You open the chest with a flourish, and as you open it, like the top of like the mimic
Put
head, I guess, like it flies open and it hits the wall, and then it comes down really hard.
Does this give me enough time to back up after realizing what it is?
D20.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna sneak.
Yeah!
Oh my god! Stop doing.
Jumanji
things.
rules.
That was a 10-17.
24-19.
17.
17.
I rolled an 11 for sneaking, plus 7.
That'd be a damage.
You do not feel good about your roll.
Sucks. They're pretty omnipotent.
The 17 is very, I don't want to say very successful, is very fortunate.
Good.
As you withdraw your hand, as you see big gnarly teeth, and you're like, wait, that doesn't look like a
The
chest.
Karen keeping a magical creatures book.
Yeah, basically. And you withdraw yourself, and you're like, oh.
Oh, it was Monster Book of
It
Monsters.
basically like goes,
I
hits,
forgot.
hits the wall, closes again, and then it gets up, and you see two just like long, like
I need to
wooden
just
like
check for
living
traps.
legs.
All the time.
Wait,
Even if
long
it's...
legs? Shit, guys, it's a Dark Souls mimic. Run like fucking hell.
Like,
And
are they
it's-
shapely, sexy legs with high heels?
No, they're more like very
Slender
nondescript.
Man. They're like Slender Man.
Ew, no!
Yeah, they're like Slender Man legs. And then you see the top of the chest open up slightly, revealing
Red
a
eyes.
long tongue, very long teeth,
Venom.
and you see two arms come out.
This is disgusting.
And it does like this, like.
It
Has
honestly,
anything in this game been cutesy, Jenny? Of course it's disgusting.
honest to God, reminds me of the second form of Majora from Majora's Mask.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's very similar, except its chest is the mask. It's not a chest. But anyway, can I act?
Does it have red eyes?
I actually rolled very poorly, so. Well, not I rolled poorly. I rolled poorly for you guys. So I'm going to say
shit.
no. It is going to stand up, and it is going to attack, which is a major action. So if anyone has any like instance that you want to do,
Frozen
I
Plane is
don't want
active.
what's that?
Frozen Plane is active.
Okay,
He
Also,
taunted.
I taunt.
you taunt.
Or am I not aware?
Could you taunt?
Am I aware that there's a thing in here, Jeff? Because I said I was out the room.
Well, you said you were watching, like you were watching their backs,
From the doorway.
Yeah.
and
I was, to be perfectly, like, full disclosure, I was intending to watch from where we came in case shit came up behind us.
Oh.
If you're going to
Oh.
allow me to be aware of that, too, that's great, but I just wanted full disclosure.
Damn it!
so
That's
you're
very
like
fair of you.
you're like on the other side of like the little side garden area.
I've got a bad
No, I was
feeling
more like
about
I was in
this.
the doorway that I had fucking busted down.
Oh, in the doorway. Yeah. That's where I imagined that the way
Okay.
you would be.
Yeah.
So I mean, you hear like a loud noise as the mimic's head bangs up against the wall, and you hear Zen go ah, and like back up, and you like turn around and you see like this giant mimic with long teeth standing up, and so you're able to taunt definitely.
Then yes, I would like it to taunt. Activate taunt, start
your-
just banging my sword against my shield.
Your frozen plane does take into effect. Yay!
That's kind of what I was.
And it is going after Big. So
What?
it's
I was the one to open it.
I know, but
I'm not arguing with you.
he's the one who taunted it. So it basically gets taunted and just like starts lumbering over towards Big, so it's gonna like literally walk past you, which means it does not have initiative, which is a good thing, which means it goes to Jenny.
Bring it! Destroy it. Bring
Oh,
it
do I have
down.
initiative over it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Don't fuck your shit up. Anticlimactic, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm gonna slice and dice him.
Okay.
Ooh, with an 18.
Very good.
Plus 7. Plus 5. Unnecessary pluses. I like to add them because it's pretty fun.
You're very successful with your slice and dice.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
I'm gonna do the bleeding damage first. Which is 12 bleeding damage.
12.
Nice. That's pretty good. Also, sorry for spoiling your
Oh,
surprise.
yeah! It's got a 12.
I thought it was funny.
Doing math is hard. Do.
Math is hard.
That's 25 with my sword damage. And, yes. And it has that 50% silence thing. I'm just gonna, if you wanna.
So 25 plus 12 is 37 with an extra 12 damage that will be dealt to its next turn. Then 50% chance of silence. Go ahead and roll like a d4 or whatever you want to do a 50-50 chance on.
Evens, bruh!
Evens?
No.
Oh my
It
god.
went into my vagina.
You guys have got to start rolling more normally, then this wouldn't happen.
That was normal.
Stop doing a flourish when you roll.
What is normal? You drew it, Katie
How
drew
about on
it.
a keyboard?
Yeah.
Okay. Evens. Evens.
It doesn't have eyes.
Ooh, I rolled
That's
evens.
the scary thing.
He's blind?
Oh, yeah.
I called evens, I rolled a
Poor
4.
guy.
Very nice.
Wait, guys, we can't kill him. He's blind. He doesn't have eyes.
Kill him harder.
Kill him.
He only knows by
Does
magic.
silence do, again, in theory?
It makes it so that it cannot expend MP for actions.
Oh, that's amazing.
It is.
So any abilities that take MP and cannot use.
Cool.
Big, normally I would give you initiative in this.
I'm not done. No. Oh, no.
Oh my.
Oh.
Ooh, damn.
I still have a minor action. So...
I'm waiting for you to say, oh wait, I can't do anything for my minor action.
I'm gonna throw a star at it. Ooh, with 19, that's a crit.
Sweet. Dude, good job.
So, that's that.
You just gotta figure out your crit damage.
That's
on
a
it.
6 plus 19.
19.
We're throwing it at it. And then I want to disengage.
Right.
Okay. Ooh, that sucks. That's an 8 plus 7 plus 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Plus 3 plus 7.
I'm rolling really well for enemies tonight.
Oh, wait.
apparently.
I can't add any of that because that wasn't an attack. So just 8 plus 7.
Right. Okay. Is not successful.
Okay.
So you have a lot of aggro right now.
That's fine.
Luckily, your big friend here taunted, and I would normally give initiative to him, but seeing as how Tommy is literally right there, I will go ahead and allow Tommy to have initiative right now.
I use Ice Coffin. That's a 7 cast.
Super.
Cast it 7 times? Goddamn.
Yeah, I know, right?
Go ahead
Broken
and
AF.
do your damage.
4. And 2. 6.
Oh, wow.
I remember. 6.
22
Plus 2 is 8.
That was the wrong line anyway. 21st night. Fuck,
8
no, fuck
plus
that up.
11 is 19.
Super duper. It gets iced in place. You said a 7? Well, so much for that. Yeah, it gets iced in place, and you guys are just like,
Do we run?
and Big is like, Big?
Big.
Like, it is your turn, Big.
I'm going to calmly put away my sword and shield and pull out that axe again and swingity swing on the immobile target.
The immobile target.
That is an 11 plus a lot. 17 to hit.
It does not double its defense, but go ahead.
That's fair. Still though, that's 4d6 damage. Yuck, yuck. 4 Plus 5 is 9. Plus 6 is 15. Plus 1 is 16. Plus 8 strength is 24.
You do 24 damage. It is really, really effed up looking. And it comes out of the ice coffin status upon receiving that attack. And then it bleeds out.
Oh.
And
Damn.
it splinters and dies
Ow.
in front of you all.
I gave it bleeding damage.
No,
How
how
does
does
a-
it bleed?
how does a
It
chest
is what
bleed?
Tommy was saying.
Oh.
It's living, bro. It's a living chest.
I'm not your bro, guy.
I'm not your guy, friend.
Yeah, it always bothered me when Metal Gears would bleed too. I'm like, they were machines.
Especially
See-
like
see
when Yu-Gi-Oh
this-
monsters just like burst into nothing.
You see this crumpled, splintered chest that just falls on the ground near you guys.
A car or a mouse or what?
A very loud mouse.
I pick up my
And-
star and put it away.
Okay, super.
I take my frozen plane and my ice coffin and put it away too.
He puts his ice coffin in his belt.
Legit though, Jeff, I do switch back to the sword shield combo in case anything runs up on us.
You got it.
Is there loot for it?
You check it.
Yes.
I do.
I do.
That's not fair. I said yes first.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm a petty child.
Or is it?
You loot it. So you go through the splinters and you're like,
Don't get a splinter.
I embrace the splinters.
It's wood. He likes that.
you find a very simple silver band.
There you go.
It's a ring.
I slowly hold out one of my upteen bazillion scrolls of identification.
And it is unidentified.
Okay, so it is magical.
Well, I literally have 3 of those things left, so go to town, brother.
I steal his identification scroll and use it.
I pretend to be offended like he actually stole it.
How dare
Soul, at this moment, I would like you to roll a d20, please.
Soul?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
A 9. I think that's a 9. No, a 5.
That's a
Sorry.
5. Even better.
Even better.
Even better for you or me?
The world may never know.
The world may never know.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, Mr. Owl?
To the center of a Tootsie Pop.
That's
Mr.
what
Owl.
Mr. Owl!
You find a ring of ice resistance.
Oh my god!
Ironic.
It gives you 10% ice resistance.
I'll take it.
Man.
I
You know,
got
too bad the last enemy didn't have that.
Yeah. It's literally all it does.
How
Do
much
you
ice
want
resistance?
it, ironically?
10%.
I kind of want it ironically.
You should ironically have it ironically. Ironically?
You should wear it ironically.
It should
Would it be ironic? Because you don't already have ice resistance,
Isn't
so if
it
anything, it
ironic?
would be apropos.
You're right. You're also less. There's a less of a chance for you to hurt yourself.
It's
if you ever do.
ironically apropos.
It's appropriately ironic.
Do you want it or should I take it?
No, I already have
A little
to. So yeah.
too
I put it on.
Your ice resistance is increased by 10%.
There you go.
And then I take it off.
It-
That's back now.
it's slightly cool as it slides off your finger.
I put it back on.
Creepy.
And it's cool again
I
as
don't
it
like
slides back onto your finger.
I don't like it.
Is there anything else?
No, that's
I leave.
great. You all get 150 experience points.
Oh,
Beautiful.
thanks. What about the other chest, though?
We already opened it. There was one gold piece in
One
it.
point in there.
Oh, that's right.
Remember
oh.
the part where they opened it?
And
then
we
there
had a
was
bad
one chest
feeling
in there
about
or one
this.
gold piece in there?
And then
Yeah.
I cracked a joke about mimics, and Jeff was like, fuck!
Yeah. Now you guys are being all careful and shit.
To be fair, I was the one icing doors at the beginning of this session.
That is
Yeah, the one
super true.
thing you didn't do that to.
I know, right?
Literally, though.
I opened it with a flourish. Like, what?
Like my rolls?
I wasn't expecting that.
Okay. I head back to the trifold room and go down the left row. Or the left couple double doors, please.
Wouldn't that be dead ahead of us now?
Yes.
Yes, it would be dead ahead of you guys now.
It's like you say the left doors, and Jeff takes us back outside. We're like, the fuck?
As you guys are walking through the side garden area, you see a small swarm
Of.
remember the little fallen and carver creatures?
No.
No.
Yes.
Thank you, Trevor.
I do remember. I was a no of no.
Like they're like small, demonic looking. They have like crude knives, and they scream Rakanishu.
Oh, like the very, very first creatures. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Go ahead.
Only these ones are very dark gray, almost like blackish. And 5 of them come through the door from the main courtyard area into the side garden as you guys are approaching.
Okay.
Yes, Trevor?
Can I do something before combat begins, or is that going to kind of set me up for failure?
Well, they're filtering in, so they're like a good turn or two away from you guys. Depends on what you want to do.
Frozen plane.
Sneaking?
I want to pull out Rakanishu's head and just roar at them.
You can go ahead and give me a sneak check if you like.
I would like 11 plus 7.
Damn.
You feel good.
Big bonus.
You feel good about the sneak.
I feel good.
You go into the sneak as Big pulls out Rakanishu's head and lets out a very loud roar.
And I'm actually going to throw it at them, if I may. Not like going for damage,
That's
just...
badass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It lands about 20 to 25 feet in front of you, and it makes like a little noise as it hits the ground and rolls a little bit. And the 5, these ones are called Dark Ones.
Can we make a deal?
Well, there's 5. You're going to have to make like 5 deals.
Oh, God.
Damn.
What if they all
The
counterbalance each
pressure.
other?
So
There's no loopholes.
5 Dark Ones come into the room and they see that, and they stop. And they get very angry and start screaming a shrill, loud, like kind of noise.
Sweet, free time.
I mock them.
Yeah. and then a Dark One shaman enters the room right behind them.
Sounds like a Murloc.
The shaman-
from World of
You guys kill that one, I got the rest.
The shaman screams in a slightly lower pitch, "Ah!" And the 5 of them run straight after Big.
Cool.
I'm targeting the shaman, just so you guys know.
I am going to start moving forward at a slow pace to intercept them before they get to the mages, but I know Toshi's just going to do his own thing, and that's cool.
I like death sentencing shamans. Or trying to.
Super.
But it does no damage.
They enter
But it takes a ton.
Zen's frozen plane, and you would actually get initiative in physical combats. However, it is ranged battle first, so it's going to be going to Zen right now. Or actually Toshi if you want to throw anything. But that would
Oh
reveal
shit,
you.
I'm stupid.
in
Oh well,
sync.
it's fine.
No, but I'll make myself move as close to the peoples as I can.
Okay. Are you going to go after
Oh, they're
the Dark Ones or after the Dark One Shaman?
Dark One Shaman.
Okay, so you're going to move towards Shaman. It's quite a ways, so it might take you 2 turns to get there.
Oh my god!
Just to let you know.
Okay, whoever's first.
I'm just letting you know. It's going to take you a turn to get to
Oh.
the Dark Ones, or 2 turns potentially to get to the
Okay,
Shaman.
Dark Ones then. Ain't
Okay.
nobody got time for that.
Okay.
Shit.
Zen.
I'm second guessing myself.
Trevor
now.
has a question.
Yeah, I'll wait. Thank you, Johnny.
I'm going to use Ice Coffin on the shaman.
I feel like I'm the TA.
I
Steven's
should
got
point
a
out
question.
that
Distance matters.
it does matter a little bit. You would have to approach to where Big
Size
is to cast Ice
That's
Coffin. Okay. Minor action. You approach where Big is and then cast Ice Coffin. Go ahead.
Fuck, it's a 6. It casts, but that's going to get beaten. So...
Get cast.
At 17 ice damage.
Damn.
17 ice damage. What do you think he's got? No will resist that. Okay. Sweet. You see him just kind of like freeze in place, and you can tell he utters fuck under his breath.
As I actually see it work, my minor action is to look surprised. It's like, ooh, that didn't really work.
Okay, really? Okay. Alrighty.
Pleasant surprise.
Soul, technically, you'd be able to act as your range. What would you like to do?
Holy.
Long med mage.
What did you say, Trevor?
When Jeff has a second, I have a question along the whole ranged phase
Oh.
bit.
Anybody hurt very much?
No,
at
no
all?
one's gonna hit yet.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
snapped.
touch.
I'm gonna just
Yeah,
zap
broken record.
for now. Keep it preserved.
You zap one of the 5 dark ones
Keep
approaching
it
big.
simple, stupid.
Yeah. Well, what?
Because
What
if
kind of-
you hit the shaman, it's gonna break my ice
Yeah.
coffin on him. So
Yeah. The dark ones that were summoned, do they do magical damage or are they doing
we don't know yet.
Physical.
probably
Usually.
physical? Yeah, I'm thinking
They're
it's
all
probably.
holding knives. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put mage armor on Mr. Big then.
Dope.
11.
It is successful.
Alright, so 1d6. 4 plus half my magic, which is 13, so 7? Would it be plus 7?
Yes.
Oh, so then that's 7, 8, 9, 11. You
Woot.
get armor
And so that puts my
or health.
defense temporarily at 16.
Yes, it does.
There you go.
So, question, Jeff, real quick.
What's up?
Question.
I have a large crossbow on my belt.
Yes.
Could I potentially use that now? Like, it would be a minor action to switch to it, right?
Yes.
Crossbow.
And
Crossbow.
then, and then I would fire in major action. I'd be holding on. Could they get to melee range with me this round?
Yes.
Then never mind. I'm going to keep with my current layout. I should have held back and just fired that and let them get closer. Oh well.
Yeah.
I forgot I had it.
It happens. Don't worry about it.
Yep. So sticking with the sword and shield, and since my allies are in ranged attack range, I'm going to post up here and do that defensive posture we talked about last time that I broke out of, and just wait.
You got it. 5 of them all glomp onto you as expected.
Oh, God.
From Rakanishu's head. They are furious,
I will help.
screaming all the while.
Oh, I'm all good. This is exactly what I wanted.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
100% accuracy.
Well, you will.
I can't believe you're not a giant.
Believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter. Jenny's like, I'm tired of your shit.
Oh my god.
What?
All of them crit.
I crit once, missed once, and hit 3 other times.
Fuck.
I'm very surprised with
But
your
the-
16 defense.
But they're just carvers, so
Yeah. Well, they're dark ones, so
I don't
they're
care.
like even better.
I don't care. We're gonna kill them.
Do they get any bonuses for the defense stance?
That's going to be.
Oof.
Oh, stop it.
I did. Oh
Alright,
my
so
god.
9, 7, and 10. Your mage armor gets reduced down to nothing,
Oh,
making it like 9 and
5.
6.
So 9 would bring it down to 2. 7 would knock out the last 2. The 5 would go to 3.
Right. And then 10 would go to 8. So you take a total of 11 damage.
Okay. Does that include the crit?
No.
two.
I was-
What I thought.
I was saving the crit because I wanted to do that damage last.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
So it's going to be 18 minus 2 is 16.
Oh no!
No.
Whatever will I do?
You screwed.
51 out of 78.
But what if you go too low, Trevor?
Oh wow!
Will
I
you
just
die?
rolled really well for that. You have a very slim chance, but go ahead and give me a d20, Trevor.
Okay. 9 plus whatever the hell.
Okay, no. One of the dark ones lets out a demoralizing shout, and you will be penalized on your next attack.
A demoralizing shout.
Yes.
Witness!
Witness me.
Shiny and chrome.
The shaman takes a proc of ice coffin damage.
Awesome.
Proc. It's an ugly word.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Proc.
Why are all of us rolling like crap?
I did roll a 19.
Seriously, I rolled
16.
like garbage tonight. So far, my highest roll has been an 11, for fuck's sake.
Rolled like garbage tonight.
And it breaks free of its ice coffin.
Uh-oh.
It's not going to act this turn, but it resists the last turn's effect.
Can we all, like, target him now, please?
Stop rolling like shit.
Yeah, that too. That'd be great.
That'd be super.
You guys could just roll. That'd be awesome.
Toshi, you super have initiative right now. You are in a great position to attack any of the 5 carvers.
Boom!
Or you can take your turn to get to the shop.
No, not gonna do that. I'm gonna, excuse me, attack whatever thing is closest
The dark ones?
of the dark ones.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the big stab upon him. With a 9 plus 5.
Your bonuses as
plus 7.
successful.
Okay, that's 39.
39?
Yes.
You deal 39 damage with your katana. It glides through its back and it feels extremely bad. As that would probably feel. Yeah, so it does a lot of damage and it hates you pretty much.
Cool, I throw a star at its face too.
Oh, the same one?
Shuriken. I picked it up. I'm gonna specifically say that every time.
Can it hit him? Sure it can.
That's a good one. With a 9.
I'll have to give you that one.
That's
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was decent.
I'm pissed off.
Thanks.
Fist bump from here.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but thanks.
16 damage on that guy.
Yeah. It's super effed up.
Cool. I'm gonna try to disengage now. 13 plus 7.
Where'd Toshi go?
Probably gonna be
Where did he
successful.
go?
Alright, yeah. You're successful and you disengage. Congratulations.
I imagine that, like, Zelda changing it a shake noise.
Oh, yeah.
Big. It is your turn. You are receiving a -4 on your next attack roll.
Get the
Well,
little
poo.
smoke bomb.
The one that got badly damaged by Toshi, I'm going to attempt to finish it off.
The one
Okay.
that got away.
That's not good.
Okay, miss.
That's,
Uh-oh.
with the reduction,
Yeah, you miss. Alright.
Dun,
You swing your
dun,
sword
dun.
and it misses. And you feel like poopy.
He feels like poop tonight.
It's okay, babe.
Anything else you're able to do? Or want to do?
I used my minor to pat him on the back.
You're not close enough to him to
Oh.
pat him on the back.
Hey, DM.
I imagined it
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
with a
imagine.
19.
Congratulations. You get a really
Nah,
good
Jeff, I'm good.
imagination to pat him on the back. Alright, thank you, Big. Zen.
Did my disengage work?
I don't think
Sorry.
I'd reach
I
his
told
back
you.
anyway.
It worked.
I suffer from idiocy.
Don't-
I zapped the
First
shaman
step's
for
a
14.
minion.
My character has I almost said D&D. My character has AD.
That was a pointer finger first.
ADD.
Nah, I know. I want
AD.
I was like, I keep wanting to say AD&D
ADD.
really bad. ADD.
Is that when you have ADD
Anything else you wish to do, Sarah?
and D&D?
Yep.
Yes, that's me.
AD&D.
I suffer from that as well.
I constantly suffer for it. I'm sorry. I'm suffering from it all the
You're so torn of how much damage you want to do, aren't you? Like, how much do I want to dump into this fight?
I'm also realizing just how close in number my zap does to my abilities.
Yeah?
And how very little the abilities actually do more than my zap. Now, granted, like the freezing aspect, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it's very easy for them
It's
to
all
break.
CC.
It's very easy for them to break out of it
If you roll 7.
if I
or
roll
6,
7 and 6s. Yeah. But whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Happens. I mean, you basically took away a turn that the shaman would have had. So. You're good?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
I am
Cast
going.
Holy.
I feel so alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Holy on the shaman.
Yes!
Because he's out of his ice coffin, right?
you have to move forward, just to let you know.
Oh, I move
So minor
forward.
action to move.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, Jen.
You get in range to cast Holy, and you're now standing relatively close to Toshi and Big, and Zen for that matter.
I mean, you would be if you could see me.
I use Holy on
The shaman.
Big. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
On the shaman. Okay.
He's on the
I'm
show.
dead.
A 4.
It barely casts.
Thank God. Holy deals 3d10. That's right. 3d10. Alright, guys. This is a d10, right?
Yes.
6,
Okay.
11,
Okay.
12, 13, 14.
Okay.
Plus magic twice.
Okay, so remember, don't forget 14 because I will.
I got
forget.
14.
Plus 13, which 26. So 26 magic.
40.
6
40.
plus, so it does exactly 40 damage.
40.
And you know, it does a little more than 40 damage.
Oh my God, what's that mean?
Did more than 40, Shody.
The shaman looks to be in a near critical state.
Oh shit.
It is super effed up as white light just pierces right through it. And it does kind of like the
Finishing
leaning
move.
against its staff, kind of like, ugh,
He's like,
this sucks.
damn. Who's gonna finish him off?
I look over at Soul after that attack and I say, so what are you doing after this?
You know, I thought I'd grab
I
some
look at
stew.
Zen and say, good.
Let's see here. So, the shaman charges a spell.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Who's he gonna aim it at? That's
Can I
the true
taunt
worry.
spells?
Himself.
You could taunt.
Just so you know, I forgot
That
to
is what I
say,
do.
Jeff,
What?
I've had it minus. My barrier is still on Trevor.
Oh, because it was still active?
Yeah, I
Oh, shit.
I had the mana removed when I looked at it, so I didn't erase it. I just kept it removed. Is that okay?
It's fine.
I guess I should have said so.
Well, yeah, you should. But it's okay.
What's your barrier worth, Katie?
It's half caster's magic, so I have 13, so 7. Yeah, 7.
So, that matters a lot because you taunt. And
Yep.
I'm going to ask who you're taunting.
Ooh.
I'm going to taunt the shaman,
Yeah.
and I'm going to taunt 2 of the carvers who look like they're intending to leave combat with me and go after anybody else.
Okie dokie. Which would be any one of the dark ones, by the way, because
Dark one.
They
your
all
rock and
win.
issue stunt has like infinite threats.
Yep. So the 2 that are closest
Yeah.
to Soul.
Well, that barrier is going to help because the shaman casts a firewall on you.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck.
It appears under your feet and engulfs you in flames immediately.
Oh my
no, that
God.
sounds like it
Each,
hurts.
I got fucking fire resistance. I mean, not much, but I
Good
do.
thing you didn't need ice resistance.
You were all standing relatively-ish in a line. So I'm going to need D20s from the other 3 as well.
I'm just gonna have
8.
to decline
18!
a 2.
This is basically luck checking. So the firewall is going to come up behind, or not behind, but underneath, because it's a line attack, so it can hit more than one target. It's going to come up on Big, who taunted, and Soul. So there's a line of fire that comes up underneath both of them. So
What a dick bag.
oh,
Yeah.
he's a giant bag of dicks. He's
Maybe I should death sentence him.
it's all good, man.
He's almost dead.
I think
Well,
I
that
thought
was
it would
good
take
roll.
too long, so I didn't. Excuse me.
Should have put the berry on you, Katie.
I know, I'm like, damn. Well, it's
Okay,
alright.
It does 18 burn. So it's going to do 11 burn to you, Big? No, 10 burn. Because of your relentless. So you're going to take 10 burning damage.
No, actually, 9, because I also have 10% fire resistance.
Damn, look at you. Alright, so 9 burning damage. You just took half from that, man.
Yep.
Fucking bastard. Alright, and then Soul, you're taking the full brunt of it, to my knowledge. So it's going to be 18 burn.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, it's burned to her too, so
Yes.
it's not like fireball.
It's burning because it's a firewall. It's just it's constantly going and it was summoned underneath you guys, so it's just it immediately engulfs you.
Ow.
That put you at
Kill
14.
Yeah.
You better heal yourself.
Yeah, I'm dead
Otherwise
the
you're
next
gonna
tick.
otherwise it's just gonna burn.
Yeah. God
Ugh.
damn.
I love killing people.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
And the 5 dark ones are just they're
Hurry,
going to town.
ice me.
Except for one of them. One of
Okay.
them is
Red
actually
ice.
going to return combat to Toshi.
I zapped Katie. She asked me to ice hers.
It's okay. He ended my
It
life.
puts out the
quickly.
flames. You're feeling good.
So wait, 4 of them are attacking Misa?
Yeah. The 5th one is attacking Toshi.
Misa.
Toshi, what's your defense? Actually, I would doubt you have more than that. Never mind.
I'm sorry, sir. It's 6.
I hit you.
No.
Oh no!
Oh no.
That's actually a very piddly hit. It does 7 damage to you.
That's what I thought you said.
And then the
Question,
4.
Jeff.
Yes.
Doesn't she actually have 8 defense and she's two-handing the katana?
Yes, she does.
What?
Oh.
Don't I have what?
When you have a weapon that's two-handed and you hold it with 2 hands, you get +2 to defense.
Oh.
Yes.
You didn't
Okay.
have that before because you were dual wielding before, but now you got a katana.
Well, I'm just gonna add that then.
I mean, it sounds like Jeff still rolled higher than that, but
You have 15 defense?
yes, sir.
When that one difference makes a difference. God damn. Okay, you're only hit twice instead of 3 times.
Go. Feels so dedicated to switching shields.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So 10 and 12 gets reduced to 8 and 10 for a total of 18 damage.
Yup.
Super duper. It is now player phase.
I'm looking really rough, guys.
You're all probably really upset by the wall of fire that was just summoned underneath you guys.
Not
too
me.
worried.
Didn't hit me.
And well, you see your friends burning, and you're like, "Oh dear God!"
Yeah, I'm upset. You're right about that.
Yeah, Toshi. It's your
I
turn.
am at 24
That
of
kind of sounds like me in
78.
real life too. Oh, my
Jesus.
friends are in trouble. Okay, I'm in trouble.
And you're going to take 9 more as well. Oh.
Yes, I am. But hey, adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, is there one? Are they all fucked up, or is there one that's like?
There's one that you've been totally fucking up, and then the shaman is also very fucked up.
Please kill the shaman first, please.
Okay, sure. I'll just backstab a shaman. How about that?
You have to get in range of the shaman.
I will do that then.
Okay. You are going to take your turn getting to the shaman.
Fuck. Okay, I'll
Or-
throw something at her.
Or
Or.
I'm gonna zap him anyway. You can let me zap him first and see if that kills him.
Okay, yeah, could do that.
I zap him for 14.
You can take the initiative on that, yeah. 14 brings up to... 20. Yeah, he's dead.
Yes!
Oh shit,
Cool,
nice.
okay.
I just had to
Alright,
do
cool.
some math.
Because if any of the minions die, he's just gonna resurrect them anyway, so he's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. You guys
I
are
forgot about that
remembering
shit,
things. Ooh, you guys.
Does that end the firewall?
The firewall is still up.
What?
Damn.
Happens.
Okay, well, I'm
It's not something that he has to channel or sustain. It just casts, and it goes away after the duration of the spell.
Seems pretty cheap, Jeff.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
The one that's the one that's still standing. Can I get to it? Am I not? Am I near it?
Well, he just killed the shaman with a zap, so you don't need to go anywhere anymore. You're standing next to 5 dark ones. One that you messed up with a backstab and a shuriken, and then the other 4 attacked big. And then you guys are all like right up in the heat of
Okay.
things.
The other 4. What's their damage?
The other 4 are fresh that attacked big.
Kill the one.
They're pretty threatening. However, the one right in front of you has a shuriken in its face and a nice katana wound in its back.
Nice.
That's true. It does.
It's
Okay.
feeling very vulnerable.
Yeah, it is. But I could probably kill it with my. Okay. Whatever. I'll just backstab that one. That's right in front of me. 13.
It dies easily. You glide your katana right through its back, and it comes out the front side, and it's just like, and it dies. And you have to like do one of those things where you like try to like get it off of your blade.
Awesome. We'll throw a shuriken
Sure.
at one of the other ones, whatever one's closest.
Okay. The next one in line.
With a 15.
That hits. Faces do
14.
Do 14 damage to the
I know.
shuriken to the one.
It's hot.
Yeah, it sticks into its like the back of its shoulder that's closest to you, and it just kind of goes like,
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to disengage.
Okay.
Fuck. With a 5, it was almost an 18.
Oh, 5.
Plus 7.
Ugh. 7. Yeah, you don't feel so good about that. Big. You're hurting, buddy.
Jerf.
I am hurting big time, but I am also incredibly pissed off.
Oh, you're super pissed.
Are you going
You're
to
also
avoid?
still
I'm gonna
standing in the
target.
fire.
What's that?
You're also still standing in the fire.
I was gonna say, can I move and not take the burn damage then?
You can move, but you won't take subsequent burn damage. Well, then I worded that poorly. You're still going to take the burn damage from like the initial hit of the firewall being summoned under you. But if you keep standing in the firewall, you will take turn after turn
More and
of
more and more.
fire
Okay.
damage. So you
I'd
need to
like
step out
to
of
loop
it.
around the flames and go towards one of the untouched dark ones.
Okay.
Am I taking the burn damage now or at the end of my turn?
It's at the end of your turn.
Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and use Slam.
Okay.
Oh, do not fuck me, dice. Natural 20.
Wow.
Nice.
Good shit.
Okay.
So figure out the crit on
Fuck.
Slam and Adrenaline Rush.
Yeah, right. So... Jesus Christ. I still have the crit stats for 5e D&D
Redo it.
in my head, so you're going to have to help me again.
Oh. Okay, so it's going to be maximum weapon damage, and then it's going to be your... You're doing a one-handed. You're doing Griswold's Edge.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be maximum your sword damage, and then you're going to add your strength and cunning, but you don't have any cunning, and then you're going to add your dex
Got it. Okay. And then Constitution.
and constitution because
Nice.
it's slam. Yeah, slam and adrenaline rush. Yeah. So it's going to be max weapon damage, strength, dex, double constitution.
Alright, so
Ridiculous.
1d8 for Griswold's Edge, that's 8. 6 fire damage for Griswold's Edge, there's 14.
Uh-huh.
8 strength brings us to 22. 5 dex brings us to 27. I have 8 constitution, so that's 27 plus 16 is 43.
You deal 43 damage. So, boom,
And I get
And-
the feeling
it gets
it's
done.
done.
Yeah. Very nice.
And I
Congratulations.
kind of bellow in rage and pain and lots of stuff.
And you take 9 more fire damage.
Damn.
And that brings me to a whopping 15 health.
Super.
Hey, my
Jesus.
health and my MP are at the same number now.
Woo!
How long is burn on us for?
It's just the one extra turn, so
Oh, okay.
you'll be taking
But you
18
gotta
at the
step
end
out
of
of
your
the
turn.
flame, BT dubs.
And yeah, you gotta step out of the flames. Zen.
Shuriken. Shuriken?
Shuriken?
One got hit with a shuriken.
Yep.
Jerk it.
One did get hit.
That's what I guys got.
Oh,
One
you're
that's
saying
still
shuriken as
alive.
you. I'm
I
going to
also
target the shuriken
Yeah.
one?
Killed
Okay.
one that has.
Because you just looked at me and said shuriken. I was all like, you don't have any shuriken.
14.
Okay. Puts it up to 28 damage. It's looking very angry.
Well, I tell it to get over it.
It's like, well, you're a bitch. Soul.
I am going to step out of the fire. Would that be considered my minor?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna step out of the fire and then
You're like, Jesus Christ.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna be healing myself because I know that I would die if I don't. So I'm gonna
Smart.
do that. 18, nice.
Super. I think that's actually a spell burst for your.
Oh really?
I think it is.
If I
Close.
have,
No, it's not.
Dang it.
Never mind.
Dang
I
it.
keep thinking it is, but it's very close.
I think it's because or is it efficiency? No, it's something else.
You don't have like the casting mastery or whatever it is.
Yeah. So technically, I would be at 0. So I'm just gonna or -2 if this hit me, right? Wait,
-4.
-4. Sorry. Fucking.
If.
So and then if I heal myself, 1, 5, 13, 18. So that would heal me for 18. So I'd be right back at 14.
Okay.
Nice.
Woo. It basically just negated it.
Bam, bam.
All right.
Huh?
Can I request a flash heal?
I don't know. Can I still do that even though I moved out of the fire?
Yes. So moving on as
Oh,
far
I
as
didn't know that.
minor, and then major was healing yourself, and then an instant flash heal.
See, I thought I wasn't going to be able to do that, but now that I know I can, I will.
Yeah.
Let's see, flash heal. Because I wanted to do that initially, and I'm like, shit, it's a minor to get out of the fire.
No.
Yep.
Flash heal plus 1d4.
Thank God mod instance don't count towards that.
I know, right? Jesus. That's actually really nice. So 4,
Instance OP.
half magic, 7, 8, 9, 10. You get healed for 11.
Awesome. So, Jeff, I actually healed for 12 because of Akara's ring.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Cool. So I'm at 27 now.
Same with.
Give me
Oh,
halfway
I'm at
through one more
27
round.
magic. That's funny. I have 27 magic and you have 27 health.
Jesus Christ.
Alright. The 4 dark ones. One of them doesn't act because it's stunned.
Oh.
What a bitch.
And one of them got shurikens and iced
That's right, it did.
for an even amount of damage on each one of
Oh,
those.
shoot. I need
So
to proc. I
I
have
need
two of
a
those.
d20 from Zen and Toshi. 15? This is basically just luck.
Oh, you lost.
Wait.
Ooh,
Oh.
plus 7.
So since you had the higher number, which one would you like it to attack? We want to attack
What the
you
hell
or
is that
Toshi?
shit? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I jump in front of it.
That's bullshit.
Whoa. It's basically
Aw.
just a luck roll. So I'm giving the choice to the highest number. So
I
you're
would
gonna
do the
take
same
aggro.
for you,
The-
buddy.
Dark one peels off of Big, runs a short distance to you and attacks.
And I
Tommy,
plan
I'm
to
assuming
parry
you're
with
okay
my
with taking
staff. Because I'm also Tommy and learned
To
in the
defeat
staff.
the
You're an
Huns.
airbender, Tommy.
And then
Dude,
the
I'm
other
about
2
to
dark ones attack Big. I want to go ahead and do the 2 attacks on Big real quick.
Boring. Kidding.
Boring.
He always gets attacked.
Oh, that's a miss. And a hit. You were hit once. 11 minus 2. You take 9 damage from the Dark One's knife.
Did you already do
The minus 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it did 11 minus 2 is 9.
Gotcha. Just wanted to
Total
check.
of 9. Yes. And then the one that is stunned is no longer stunned. Dark one goes over to Zen, swings, and
Miss.
it hits.
Damn it. I tried, Tommy.
That's screaming miss over and over again. Miss.
But actually, I just,
I rolled
idly
a
muttering
1,
it
so it
still.
only does 7 damage to you, minus 1 from Fairy, for a total of 6 damage. Ow.
I laugh in its face.
You laugh at his face. It's offended.
Good.
Player phase.
I actually tell it to its face, I deal more damage than you when I'm asleep.
It doesn't speak your language. It
You have
is.
initiative. That's really funny.
Well, I'm down on MP, so
You
we've
are.
come to the part of the evening where I try to do bullshit called shots. Alright, so, closest one to me, I'm gonna try to behead, 'cause that's fun. Major action with my sword! And I rolled a 2! I dropped my sword on my
You
foot.
miss furiously.
Furiously.
Why don't you go for regular attacks again?
Because it's fun! And I want to. Okay? I like my
Such a- yeah,
sword.
God.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a shuriken with my, minor.
First.
Look at those
9.
fucking things you have.
You're targeting the closest
9.
one, right?
Plus 7, yeah.
That hits. And how much damage did you do?
15.
It looks extremely effed up after that shuriken
That's
enters
good.
its fleshy body.
I can no longer disengage, for I'm out of MP. I just thought you'd like to know.
Thank you.
Sorry, my friend.
Big.
I'm
You
talking
have
to the
one
healer, not you.
attacking your friend, and then one that's seriously effed up right in your grill, and 2 fresh
Thirsty.
ones.
In my grill.
I'm down to 1 shuriken. I think I have all these things to throw.
The one that I stunned, is that one of the ones? It's probably okay. It's going to attack me, so I can leave that.
Yeah. It wants you so bad.
It's so
And it's,
bad.
and it's almost dead because the shuriken just like slapped into its
Oh,
back.
that's the one that got hit with the shuriken.
Yeah.
Tommy, are you going to try and kill the one that's on you?
Oh, yeah.
Then I want the one with the shuriken in its head.
Attack. What'd you roll?
That's not good. That's a 2 plus 6 for 8.
You miss. Zen.
I put my staff underneath the chin of the one that tried to attack me legitimately, and I zap it for 14.
ice its neck.
It goes, thanks, it feels so much better.
I'm like just trying to help.
It's actually rather alarmed by the damage in its throat, so it's gonna receive a bit of an effect. Do you back away or do you just stand your ground after
I
doing
stand
that?
my ground.
You're like, you don't scare me, you fucking dark one. Alright, Soul.
Not with my light chainmail.
Oh, you have light chainmail? Doesn't it have 1 damage reduction?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you would have taken 1 less damage.
I'm gonna put it back.
Okay.
Um,
I forgot you had metal armor, you weirdo.
where's your health at, Nat, Trevor?
I think I do too.
18.
Yeah, but you're not a magician.
All right, this time
Yeah,
I'm
not so
gonna
great.
I'm gonna
No,
heal.
I don't anymore.
I'm gonna heal big right now. Is that a 4? Yeah. And then let's see, 2d6. Wait, 2d4. My bad. I was
Why
fucking
did you use
confused.
the light chain? They're so weird.
Hey.
6 plus full magic. That's right. 13 plus 6.
Get
You
me
get 13
Assassin's
plus
outfit and I'll
6.
switch it.
Whatever that is. 19. Yeah. And then I'm
37.
and now I'm gonna flash heal myself. Oops. And flash heal is 1d4. I heal for 9.
I thought you said I heal for
Thank
nothing.
you.
I'm like, that was a waste.
You're welcome. Then why'd you do it? 23. There we go.
You should stop
Oh.
trying.
I'm doing my best.
It's okay.
This game's hard, guys.
Doing my best.
What's my flash heal now?
Doing my best.
That puts me at 18. Okay. All done with my turn.
It's enemy phase again, and I get 4 attacks. I'm so happy.
Yes.
Alright.
I taunt anybody that's not attacking me.
Don't.
No,
I want.
it's happening.
I want to battle the one that's going mono a mono with me.
It's happening.
I will not. I won't come to peace with it.
I don't care.
So is it happening,
Just
Trevor, or
his
not?
character thing, Big is so fucking pissed that he missed.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So we're gonna take 4 attacks, buddy. Here we go.
go. Bring it, motherfucker.
Damn. And he still technically has my stuff on him, right?
Don't fuck with Big.
Don't fuck
Don't fuck
it.
with Trevor.
You don't have mage armor, but you do have barriers still,
Yeah,
technically.
Barrier's not gonna be doing anything.
Pro-
Let's be
yeah.
blunt about it right now. Wait, you got 15 defense?
16.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh. I hit all of them.
Damn.
Yes. One of them almost
Oh,
missed them.
shut up.
I'm so happy.
Shut up, you.
Oh, shut up, you. Turkish delight.
8, 7, 11, 12.
6, 5, 9, 10.
Yes.
1,
6, 5, 9,
2,
10.
3, 4, 5.
That's 30 damage.
You take 30.
Oh God,
Down
no.
to 7 health.
No.
Damn.
Big. Oh.
It's okay, guys. I have Heart of the Valiant.
Oh
Oh,
God.
that's right. I forgot.
I need
And
to
then-
seriously think about more MP.
Then, since they have been gangbanging you,
Okay. No, thank you.
yeah, they did another
least we're
demoralizing
nice.
shout, and you feel very, very mad right now, Big. You are so
Like it.
raging.
What's that?
They did another demoralizing shout because they were just like gangbanging you. So you're
Do I
just
get to try and resist that?
yeah you are just rage lord right now.
Wait, do I even have to roll then?
Well yeah, you still have to roll. I'm just saying like you're just super pissed.
That's a natural 19.
Okay, good job. Shit.
Damn.
You're a rage lord who's like, you're not demoralizing me.
I just imagine one like stabbing me in the chest and then going at my face, and I just grab its hand and go right back at it from like 2 inches away.
Basically. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Toshi. It's your turn.
This is why I just bought a T-shirt that says "I would like to rage."
Okay. The one I'm closest to, I would like to stab in the eyeball. With a 10. Darn. That looked promising.
It did.
10 plus
What's your
7.
bonuses? Is it
10 plus 5 plus 7.
10 plus
on-
5 plus 7.
On
Okay, yeah.
attack rolls.
That means you hit it because you have
Excellent.
very many pluses.
Excellent. Did I harvest its eyeball?
It dies.
That's excellent.
But you attacked in such a way that his eyeball is not harvestable.
Oh,
That's a bummer.
Except for the other eye, of course, because it has 2 eyes. If you want to take the dark one eye, that's fine afterward.
At least it's not like World of Warcraft where it's like,
Anyway.
oh, it doesn't have lungs. Sorry.
Anyway, it dies. So.
Excellent. My last shuriken, I would like to hit whatever one is closest to me. Just not gonna call it. Oh, with an 8 plus 7. A plus 5, I think, is an
You hit.
attack roll.
Give us a quest to collect like 20 deer hearts, and we kill like 50 deers, and we only get 3 hearts from them.
That's what made me
Yes,
think
that's
of.
alright.
You
I
have a good
forgot to mention
exclamation.
that the firewall went down.
18,
Oh, okay.
18 damage on the throw.
I forgot about the firewall. Thank God I stepped out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd be dead right now.
Sage fuck.
And I'm out of shurikens. Hopefully I can harvest all of those back.
Nah, you got this.
They don't really break unless it's an extreme situation, so you'll be able to collect them all. You just have to tell me that you collect them afterward.
That's right. Note to self.
You did,
I've
you
been
did
doing
18
pretty well with
damage
that.
to the one closest to you. Excellent. Big.
Which one's looking? Are they all damaged now?
Throw my buckler at it.
Yeah, you forced... Well, they're not all damaged, but you forced the one away from Zen, and he's the most damaged. And he also has an icy throat. And then there's a shuriken in one, and then there's a fresh one still.
I'm gonna slam the fresh one.
Okay.
16.
Hits.
Alright. No crit, so I actually... Oh my god, I actually have to roll damage. This is the first time... So wait, I got the fucking crit, and I literally haven't hit since because I haven't rolled any damage tonight. Holy shit.
Woo!
Well, that's good at least. So that's, So 6 fire damage, it's gonna say that right there because I rolled that, and then
Alright.
6 plus 8 plus... a fucking lot. 28 damage total, 6 of it being fire.
Okay.
You'll fire! You'll fire!
Super duper. Anything else you
And
wish to do?
he's lay stunned.
Oh, yes. What was your roll again? 16?
16. Well,
Right.
10 plus
I
10.
really don't think it's going to be able to resist. Yeah, it's stuffed. Okay. Groovy. Zen.
Is the one with an icy neck still awake? Still alive?
Yes.
14.
Yes, I intentionally left him for you.
I'm going to say that you zapped in his throat again.
Face.
Is that what's... Okay. Zapped in his face. And it's like...
The ice just...
You notice that this one isn't screaming anymore. Because it can't.
Oh, jeez.
But it's very effed up, but it's still standing.
It's
More like
fucking
it's
suffocating
like
in the
gargling
ice.
instead.
It's not making any noise.
Oh yeah.
Katie. Or Soul, sorry.
I'm going to.
You got full heal, right?
No, I wish.
Just because she was like, I want holy.
I know. I really should have gotten it, but holy's so
So
good. I'll get that next, I swear.
There
I
you go.
think because I can get it next, right?
I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, I think so.
No, it's gone.
Where are you at now, Trevor?
7 out of
Is it-
78.
You know what I can do? I can give you a
I
regen.
know, right? Yeah.
I could give you a regen and then flash heal you, and that might heal you more.
That's fine by me.
Okay, so I flash heal him first.
One of them's stunned.
I got a
Tommy's about
20.
to kill
Woo.
the other, so...
How do you calculate a flash heal?
It adds
Tommy?
half your magic to it. So basically, you're just healing
Oh.
them for your full magic amount.
So that's 4, 7, 11, and then plus my full magic?
4 plus full magic, yeah.
Oh, so it'd be, instead of half magic, I just make it full.
Yeah.
Okay, so then 13, you heal for,
17.
yeah, 17.
Woo.
And then,
That's dope.
and then...
So wait, Katie, I'm at 24 now,
Mhm.
and one of them's stunned. So if you want to do something else, I mean, I should be able to withstand another round. Just throwing it out there, totally your call.
Big just wants this battle. He's like, "Urgh."
He wants it, he wants them
He's,
dead.
he's lightweight masochist.
How many is there left?
There's 3. One of them is stunned.
Okay. And is like there one that's full health right now, or are they all
No,
damaged?
they're all damaged. And one's very close to dead, and it's not screaming. It's silently standing there like,
Iced over.
Oh, is he the one that's stunned?
no.
Oh
I
no.
stunned
Okay.
the one that has the most health left.
I'll zap the one that's almost dead to end his life.
You zap it.
Yeah, I have 13 magic. I don't know if it actually kills
It
him.
does.
Oh, okay, good. That conserves some mana.
Okay.
Okay, well, it dies. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil what would have happened. It would have died after one more round of combat because it would have suffocated.
Oh.
But it still would have gotten around.
It still would have gotten one more
True.
attack off.
True.
So Tommy's just like, whoa.
I just need to
That
start
guy.
doing zap to people's faces all the time.
All the
Zap.
time.
So it's like a death sentence. For
I want to
ice.
be really, really clear. The only reason why that was even remotely possible is because of the level of enemy and your proximity. You were literally touching it with the staff. So, I just thought it was so funny. Just iced his face over. I'm like, so it can't demoralizing shout. It can't breathe. Okay.
Rip that guy.
All right. Yeah. So enemy phase. There's 2 left. One of them stunned. The one
Lightning,
that's
motherfucker.
still able to attack this turn is like, I got shuriken. I'm gonna go after this Skaven over here. But
No, you're
I
not.
don't give a fuck.
Hey, I've got most of my health. I'm ready to go.
I taunt. I don't give a fuck.
You're taunting.
No, come on, bro. I've got things to throw at it. It's fine.
I know, but I taunt. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You don't have anything to throw at it. You use your
Yes,
actual
I
shuriken.
do. I do have 2 more daggers on my belt
Hey.
that has 4 slots because of my assassin's outfit.
I thought you were only using your shurikens for throwing weapons.
No,
I
I
didn't realize
can.
you had knives too.
I do.
All
I
right.
have recognition
So
dagger.
he taunts the
Guitar.
one with the shuriken in it, and
I
it
wanted
goes
to
after him,
miss so badly.
and he hits.
Fuck. What do you
It's
think
a-
that? Like plus 12
It
to attack?
does. No. It deals 10 minus 2 for a total of 8 damage to you.
Bring it.
And then the other one shakes off being stunned and looks furious and is looking directly at the guy who slammed him.
Good.
Enemy phase. Enemy phase again. Ha ha ha. Player phase.
I will end
Toshi.
you.
Toshi, go.
Ah, yes. I would like to throw my Raganishu dagger at the
I'm
last
throwing a
one.
magical dagger. That's so awesome. Do it. Do it.
I can pick it up later, hopefully. Ooh, with a 10 plus 5 plus 7. Dude, it's 2 unholy damage. Plus. Ooh, nice. 17 damage.
You do 16 damage.
Okay. 2 of those are unholy.
That's why I did 16.
That was a minor action. I'm also going to hit it with my sword.
Excellent.
I'm going to try to cut its head off. Because why the fuck not?
Sure.
But, oh, fuck. With a 4 plus 7.
You missed.
5.
You missed furiously.
Okay.
Great sound effects.
For
Cool.
the record, I have to say this is, by a fucking landslide, your most inefficient battle
Yeah.
to date.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I'm not dead yet!
Big go.
I only have one more throwing thing.
For a love of
Whatever
God.
one is more damage, I swing the sword at.
Look at
Please God hit.
Sorry I can't be badass all the time.
Fuck me. That's 11.
No! Thank
total.
you.
Yes.
Okay, you hit.
Ah, thank you, Christ. Alright.
You barely hit. I'll give you guys that
I
much.
rolled shit on the damage, though. Oh my god.
It's appropriate because you barely hit it.
I fucked up the last slam, though. I didn't do my constitution twice, whatever.
Oh my god.
So that's 4 plus 16 is 20 plus another 21, one of it being fire.
Excuse me, sorry.
It looks extremely injured
Oh my
as,
fucking god, it didn't die.
as the sword just slashes
Damn.
across his chest.
I zap at 14.
It dies.
It
You ice its wound in a bad way.
Oh, no.
Let me
So-
ice that
Yeah.
for you.
Hey, let me ice that. Let me get an ice pack for you. Ooh, sorry, I killed you. Yeah, Soul, your turn.
No, I look at it and say, give up, and zap it.
It's my turn.
Then it dies, I'm like, good.
I'm just gonna zap because I don't want to use any more magic. 13.
You do 13 damage to it. It's still standing, and it's looking relatively.
Strong.
It's looking relatively effed up. Not super, but relatively. It's just standing there like. So is that big?
My autocorrect is driving me.
Oh, good, because I was going to taunt if it went for somebody else.
And it misses.
Yes, finally.
Toshi.
My autocorrect turned dildo into Dilbert. I don't know what is happening
Dilbert.
in my phone.
Toshi's
Anyway.
character pulls out a phone and types the word Dilbert.
No,
I just imagine Toshi going,
What?
Toshi would not be okay with any sort of technological advancements.
Whoa, that's a statement.
I mean, would not want to use them or have any interest, but would not hinder such progress, I suppose.
That's a really beautiful D20 that you should be rolling right now.
Isn't that nice? Okay.
take your
Okay.
time. Don't let
I
anybody
would like
rush you.
to just stab the guy normally, since I've been rolling so shittily.
Super.
With a 6, it's 5,
It
7.
hits. And your minimum bonuses are enough to kill it, I believe.
Oh, I'm not
And you
rolling
rolled,
damage.
you
then.
rolled a 5 on that one. So, fuck it.
6.
It super dies. You like
Well, what am I-
disembowel it from the backside.
Wait, Jenny,
I
when
don't
you
know
say
how that
6
happens,
plus
but it
5
happens.
plus 7, do you mean you have plus 12 to attack, or you just have plus
No,
7?
no, I have plus 5 attack from arms training and accuracy, and then I just add my dex,
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
she has plus 12
which
for
is
attack.
7. My dex is
That's
7.
fucking insane.
Yeah,
Like, in a good way, but damn.
yeah,
Remember when Phobos could hit freaking everything?
yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
You eventually
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
miss,
sure.
so
yeah,
happens.
yeah,
Congratulations
Yeah.
on this arduous battle.
yeah.
Fuck
That was a
you.
difficult battle.
You've slain 6 enemies.
I pick up all my weapons.
Oh, look at that!
Good job.
I rolled a 3.
You're treated all your weapons. Congratulations.
Thank you, buddy old pal.
Pick up Rakanishu's desiccated head.
You pick up Rocket User's head again.
Yeah, good job.
Super.
Good job on that. That made them really mad.
And you find a whole bunch of just Dark One flesh and blood on the ground.
That's disgusting.
Ew.
This whole
Ew.
game is disgusting.
Yeah.
After that fight, I almost want to start collecting their heads, just as a fuck you.
You guys receive 330 experience points.
330 experience
330.
Oh, Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
That
What?
put me at 9,980. If only you'd given us Tree Fitty. I'd have been at 10k.
So close.
So close. And you missed your chance to be like, did you have about Tree Fitty?
About 350.
Yeah, I've been talking about that.
After the last minion falls, and you retrieve all of your stuff, like the head and the throwing weapons, the place falls eerily silent once again. And you notice that straight ahead, from your guys' point of view right now, straight ahead, those doors are open.
I go through them.
As in what would have originally been the left?
Yes,
Yes.
Got it.
I go through them.
Right now?
Yes,
Have fun.
I go
You
through
walk
them
over.
alone.
You walk over
No, I
to.
follow you, you dummy.
You walk over to the double door.
Do not
that
call
is-
me a dummy, or I will call you a dummy.
Oh,
Okay.
Dummies.
the double
It's
door
an affectionate dummy.
is open, and you can't see a whole lot inside, but you do know enough to know that it is dark, and more specifically unlit.
Dark?
Yes.
Is that what dark
The
means?
dark ones came out of a dark room.
The Dark Juan.
I light a mage light further into the room, or further into the
It
chamber.
illuminates a very large room with many crates and barrels.
Crate and barrel?
Right on cue.
Jesus Christ.
Right on cue. I knew someone was going to make a joke, so I just waited that one out.
Cheese and crackers.
You're not Judy Hopps.
And
I didn't see that.
you see that.
Really?
It's a
Oh
really good
my
movie.
god, it's one of my favorite movies ever.
You see that in this room there is a stairwell. There is a stairwell that leads downstairs into what you can only imagine to be a dungeon underneath the monastery.
Creepy.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I say, oh, it's probably nothing.
So you have two options. You can go down these stairs in this room, and there's also double doors
To our right now.
to what would be your left if you were to leave this area.
Oh. I return to my party and leave Toshi behind.
Excuse
And
you.
I also
Rude.
actually okay. I go.
Hey, Toshi was dishing out some damage that fight.
I go through the portal. Like I go return to the portal. Through the portal. Go to Akara. Purchase Zootopia. Return to Toshi. Give her a copy of Zootopia.
She
and
wouldn't
then I
watch it 'cause
return.
it's technology.
Fuck. And then and then I go back to Big and I'm just like, you want to rest, big guy? You want to rest?
I attempt to speak and I open my mouth and blood flows out.
Oh.
I
I'll take
grab-
that as a
And then
yes.
I nod.
I grab his hand and bring him to the portal so that he can sleep at camp.
Oh, I totally follow without object.
I say, can you please not bleed on me?
I turn to my head and bleed.
I go, fuck, as blood goes into my curly hair.
No, I meant like away, but... Oh, wait, let's roll for it?
Gotta
oh, no,
roll
I
for
totally
it.
bled on you.
Odds versus evens.
It's exactly what I did, and I got a 3, so
God damn
sorry.
it. God damn it. I go through the stupid portal.
Excellent.
And I
You
will
and
us
Big
to
go-
go to the...
You and Big go through the portal. Toshi and Soul, you see Zen and Big go through the portal.
I will follow.
I
I
say
will
bye.
follow.
You all meet up around the waypoint in the rogue encampment, facing the campfire, and you see that it is, what is it, it's still like late in the afternoon now, so I mean, it's a pretty bustling place right now.
Time to rest, yo.
I just pass out, and the first
Yeah.
open space on the ground I see just... pow.
Me too. I use your bum as a pillow.
Super duper.
Big-ass
How
pillow.
long
You, like,
do you
curl
wish
up on it like a purring
to
cat.
sleep?
Until he is back to...
I was gonna say a full 8 hours would put you in like the middle of the night.
I'll sleep too. For sure.
Yep.
I'll sleep
I
for like
keep
24
watch.
hours TGAF.
We're at camp.
Stand watch.
That's why I'm like, oh, I can sleep.
So basically,
Stupid
you're
girly
gonna
pants.
be all at full HP and MP because you're resting in town. So you guys basically get to choose when you would like to start adventuring again. Would you like to do middle of the night, early morning, late morning?
Early morning. Personally.
Whenever I feel better.
Yeah, I
Which will
guess
probably be whenever I have all my MP back.
Early morning.
my character's
Yep.
You
believe
guys
in
wake
sleeping
up
in.
early morning, and as you guys are like kind of like waking up one by one and doing like your morning routine of like dusting your shit off and like equipping things
Meditation.
again and all your normal stuff, you see everyone kind of like, well, I guess you don't really see bustling. There was more bustling when you guys first fell asleep, and people are all just kind of like looking at you like, God,
Every day I'm
you're
bustling.
kind of fucked up. And you
And
see a lot of
miraculously, 8 hours later,
you
I
see a
get
lot
up
of
and
like
I'm
what like townspeople like coming up to you while you guys are like settling down before you sleep, and they're offering you like water,
Aw.
mead, bread.
Anything we
I
want.
take it. I drink it. I eat it.
Excellent.
I think.
I already said that I passed out, so I can't retcon.
Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, you guys wake up early morning. The bustling has died down because it is early morning. Campfire is alit, and Warov is just kind of like stoically staring into the flames in the morning, not really paying any heed to you guys, but it seems like he's not necessarily troubled. He's just like deep in thought.
If there's stew in the pot, I'm
He
going to take some of my
hates
little
Warren,
smaller
man.
stew pot.
He hates him so much. It's
I-
funny.
Look across at Warov. Look down at my body that is still kind of stained with blood from my friend. Look over at him and say, we've gotten to know each other pretty well. Do you do anything?
I stare awkwardly as this conversation begins.
Oh my god, dude.
I snort, but try not to laugh fully.
You laugh. Oh, it hurts.
Exactly.
He looks at you while he's still deep in thought. After you say that.
Uh-huh.
And he, like...
He probably is Diablo. He's probably, like, the main enemy or something.
He, like, works his head slightly to the, like, abrasiveness of your comment, like... I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean. And he returns to looking at the flame again.
I cringe.
I watched The Office and it's cringy. Anyway,
Oh god, it's so cringy.
It's cringier than it used to be with the early
I got
episodes.
to one episode where Dwight goes to comfort Pam, and then he mentions her PMSing. I'm like, you were almost perfect with your comforting, and you screw it up.
It's hard to be human and fall so far.
Dude.
Zen contemplates spitting on him, throwing a bowl of stew at him, zapping him, pantsing him, and then realizes, because he's grown a little bit, that maybe he's actually pushing his frustrations out on this innocent man. But then also occurs to him that Worf's kind of a lazy asshole, so he just stands up and says, and goes towards the portal and just waits for his party.
He literally makes he has no reaction to the noise you make.
I didn't expect him to.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I didn't expect him to.
I try to think
Is there
deeply
any-
about why this happened.
Is there any stew in the pot?
I too wish to know if there's stew in the pot.
As you check the stew pot,
Stupid.
you hear a man who suddenly
pencils in the
speaks in a low tone.
Is it Warriv?
He said, yes. He says, to the east are lands of great mystery.
And death, probably, this guy.
He's kind of like, it's like kind of creeping you out, like the way he says it. Like, you're just like, okay, dude.
I just want to eat.
I eat my stew very slow as he speaks.
Yeah, was there actually stew in the pot?
Yeah.
I
You
scoop some
literally,
into
like,
my small
walk
bowl
up-
and I walk the fuck away.
Yeah, you walk up, like, you're looking into this pot, and you're like, alright, cool. He says that shit, and you're like, and you walk away.
I still have the small stew pot in my inventory, and I just and just
I ask
Super.
him what danger lies to the east. Friend.
Well, I'm Gules.
There are many dangers, and
Pflegl Harris.
Thank you.
there are many dangers in the desert to the east.
I'm not there anymore, so I can't do it, but oh well. Probably will help with progress.
And on the other end of the deserts, the Jewel City, Lut Gulaim. A reward for those willing to brave the dangers.
I go to the portal. We have a job to do. Don't get distracted.
Could you elaborate on the dangers? Oh,
I leave Toshi behind.
let me do a cunning roll. I'm 13.
People are like, where's Zen? Nobody actually cares.
It was
I
like
care.
fighting in Dario, and you guys are like talking to War.
We notice that, like, everything ends. He kills Diablo, and we're just like,
Oh.
oh, it's over.
I am interested in any and all evils. Not necessarily jewels. But anyway, he's not going to elaborate on dangers.
Well, no, he does.
Oh, okay.
He just says, oh, there's the usual, bandits.
Oh, big whoop.
But there's been a plague running across the land, as I'm sure you've come across, and I'll gladly take you eastward in my caravan.
Oh.
Once the time comes, and we will,
Once the time
I'm sure
comes.
Zen loves that idea.
Yeah, Zen.
and we
what do
will
you think about
discover these dangers and mysteries together.
Take it. I made you a boat.
You know what's funny? Jim made a turkey once because I invited him. I invited him to our Thanksgiving, and he made a turkey out out of
Oreos?
Oreos. I don't remember
really
what he used
funny.
though.
That's true art.
Just
right
Dude,
there.
it was. I wish I took pictures. Yeah, it was literally. I think he used corn nuts too, or the candy corn, not corn nuts. It was really cute.
I thank him and tell him that I will mull it over with my party.
You fixed it.
I bow and leave. And I tell you guys about that shit.
I don't listen.
You listen to me.
But I
You
do.
arrive
listen.
back in the grand courtyard of the monastery, standing on the ruins of the waypoint. The stillness is unsettling.
We should consider his words.
Yeah, we should.
I fucking never answered my
Andariel, I
question.
vote.
What's that?
I say we should also consider his words, but after Andariel.
Yeah, he did sound like he wasn't in any hurry.
Yeah, you're right.
He said, "At which time?" So.
When we get back to the courtyard, I want to point to the doors that did not contain the staircase and kind of look at the party with my eyebrow raised.
I want to go through that one too.
The ones that
Sounds
would be
good.
dead ahead from us from
Right.
now.
Right.
Alright. Alrighty. You guys approach the new set of double doors, and they're closed.
Are they locked?
I have one already. I'm contemplating having a peanut butter one.
You check.
Please
Yes.
away from them.
Thank you.
Yes, check.
Describe how you check.
Oh my god.
Describe how you. Ooh,
By turning the doorknob.
I zap the door.
You guys. Killing me. Warriv.
They open.
Cool. I fucking knew you were trying to do that to me as soon as you said how, and I'm like, I opened them. And then I look back and I wait for Yoshi to look at the traps because I can't see shit.
As you walk through these double doors, it opens up a grand hall. Stained glass windows, all the good stuffs of a very large cathedral grand hall.
Do I see anybody inside?
Oh yes,
There's Andariel, we all wipe.
it is only lit by the morning sun coming through the stained glass windows of the monastery of the cathedral. And at the very far end, you see basically a pedestal area with a scarlet rug that actually is in surprisingly good condition considering everything else, with a lone golden skeleton.
Golden skeleton.
Skeleton
Animated?
has green light coming out of its hands, or bony hands rather, and is not holding anything.
When you say skeleton, is it standing or is it on the ground?
Standing as an enemy.
Yeah, I thought so.
Let's fuck it up.
Is it moving?
It is moving and is looking at you, and you can tell that it's looking at you because it's making a skeleton-like expression on its face, which is kind of like,
I ask it what its purpose is.
you have to yell at it in
That's
order
deep.
to ask it a question because it's kind of far.
That's a deep.
And
What's your purpose?
from behind
Rakanation.
From behind the pedestal, you see 4 more skeletons come out, not golden, and they are wielding what look like one-handed swords and kite shields.
They're not affected by my divine presence, are they?
I'm sure they will be.
Oh, they will be.
Oh, okay, good. I couldn't remember a skeleton.
I would like to sneak. 11 plus 7.
I would like to summon.
You're successful.
I have to poop. Also, I mean not in game.
In game. Roll a d20.
Jenny comes back, it's time to end session.
But
Sorry.
it's gonna take me a while to get over there to them, anyways. It's nice, so
I summon Shiva for 3
I
turns.
make my way over there.
Making my way down.
Super.
I'm going to post up here and wait for them to approach because Frozen Plane's still active, isn't it?
Yes.
And I'm going to switch to my crossbow
Oh. Look at you.
until they look like they're getting closer, then I'm going to switch back.
Okay. Soul.
My divine presence I'm going to do something for first.
They're not within
Oh.
your range of divine presence yet.
Can I get close to them right now and have it affect them?
Yes, if you were to go in front of the party.
Maybe
I would
should.
recommend
Please
waiting until
don't.
they get
Yeah,
closer.
I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do that. What kind of weapons did the skeletons behind us have?
Swords.
They have one-handed swords and kite shields.
And then the other one, skeleton has just green lights in his hands.
I figure we should poke that one from range a bazillion times until the other ones get into range.
Am I close enough to do holy to it?
You can get into range of holy, but that would put you in front of the party again.
Shit. Shit.
What about zapping?
It's like the same distance.
Stay
I
where you
mean-
Well, it
are.
means that they can't hit us yet either.
True.
That means that I'm going
This is
to
like a
put-
formation round, basically. With the exception of cat or summoning, because he can summon in place, and then the battle will kind of commence, and then she will come down, depending on where people are in the battle.
You still have my barrier on you, by the way, and
Barrier.
my barrier, and then I'm gonna put my Majama on you. Not Majama. 13. I thought it was 3 for a second.
Okay, you have major armor on you now?
Yep. 1d6, a 3, so 7, 8, 9. You get 10.
Yo,
And that'll be the end of my turn.
alright. Hey Jeff.
What?
Oh no, I just answered my own question. Even though the crossbow is two-handed, I don't get a defense bonus from using it.
No, you don't get a defense bonus.
Okay, so fuck. While I have that, my defense is only 9.
Oh no! I don't
But
think
as
it's
soon
gonna
as they
really.
switch closer, we'll switch back.
I don't think that's gonna be an issue because you're just gonna switch back to your sword and shield immediately.
I'm imagining I'm gonna get one shot off and then switch.
All right. I want to go ahead and do the first full round of combat before we end because it's getting kind of late. Because the other
Yep.
battle took so long.
Understandable.
Happens, man. Happens.
Yeah.
Not to me.
That
Go on.
never happens to me. Oh my god.
I just remember one time that I said I used the wrong word, but I said I nod sarcastically or something like that, and you started laughing. You're like,
All right. The 4 skeletons advance. The golden skeleton behind them. The golden skeleton walks up, slowly, keeping a distance between itself and the 4 other skeletons. And then it basically wants to get into range. And the other 4 skeletons start advancing quickly. That's basically their turn. As they are quickly running at you guys, they slow down a bit.
it's present time.
And then it is at that point when your guys' ranged stuff is going off. So at this point now, the mage armor is thrown onto Big. You're almost completely done with your summon. And then Toshi said that she was advancing in sneak
I sure as hell was.
and will be able to engage the 4 skeletons that are advancing during the first player phase.
What I missed, guys.
Or she can bypass them and take an extra turn to get to the caster. Very similar to the Dark One battle in terms of distance and how long it will take you to get from point A to point B.
Yeah,
But
but-
we have more shit going on to consider because we got summoning and then we have enemies that you guys really haven't fought before. So keep that in mind.
Sure. I'd like to advance toward the caster.
You're gonna go towards the caster?
Yeah.
So as you're advancing and the mage armor goes off, Shiva enters the compound.
The compound.
Enters the combat.
Enters combat triumphantly, descending from the roof of the cathedral gracefully, lands on the ground, and
I actually rolled a 1.
wow.
It's still going to be an attack to a random target of the 5.
2 and 5. That is a 25 ice damage.
Ice damage.
25 weapon damage.
Like,
That's how Toshi would talk if I would actually bother to do it.
Shiva basically instantly snaps, like glides to one of them because they're a little bit of ways, and like slices through with like a karate chopping kind of motion.
Did she attack one of the swordsmen?
Yes.
Okay.
Dealing 25 damage to it, and she stays like her ground and is basically standing behind them now as they continue advancing.
Okay.
You can have a large crossbow attack now if you'd like.
By the way, it's just a regular crossbow. I misread that.
Oh, okay.
Am I within range of the caster?
No.
Then the one that Shiva hit.
Okay.
Wow, fuck me. That's 10 total.
Total. It
5
misses.
plus 5.
Which is befitting because you don't really use bows, so you miss.
You tried at least.
Then I use my minor action to switch my weapon set again.
Alright. Are you doing large axe or are you doing sword and shield?
Sword and shield.
Alrighty. Bring out your sword and shield, and I imagine you do something like bang on it or something. You bypass the skeletons for the first player phase, going after the caster.
Shall I roll?
You don't have to.
I can't wait till I'm level 8 and I can have that thing.
And you see the skeleton.
Master of Shadows. Sorry, what were you saying? Sorry.
It's okay. You see the skeleton raise its hands.
The caster
And
one?
then he explodes
Lock.
and dies.
And it looks weird when he has his hand, or when the skeleton has his hands up, because they kind of like lock in place, and then you see the skeleton kind of like shake a little bit, and then he rips his hands down suddenly, and you hear an unearthly, like, crashing noise from above you as you see the chandelier, like, separate from the
Well,
ceiling,
he Phantom of the Opera does.
and
That's bullshit.
it's basically thrown at the party.
Who does it hit?
It was going towards Big because he's the center of attention.
But I'm like right next to him.
Are any of my friends immediately next to me?
Me.
Yeah, it would be Zen and Soul. Toshi is not going to get hit by this.
Save soul.
I was going
Yeah,
to say,
save
who's
soul.
on my left? Because whoever is on my left, I'm just going to with my shield.
Just boom, just make him
But
go
we're
flying.
like in
I'm
the
gonna
door
go for a
frame.
shield bash, like right
Wow.
up against them and just shove as hard as I can, if you'll allow me.
I will allow you to shove someone, absolutely.
Yep. Then, yep.
Can you choose who?
I'm going to go ahead and let you choose.
Then,
So-
yeah, I'll go for the healer.
Yes.
Aw, thanks,
You
guys.
shove Soul completely out of the way as the chandelier crashes down on you and Zen.
Damn.
It's just because you're more important, Katie.
Aw.
That's the only reason.
Oh man.
Zen, you reactively, like, try to protect yourself from the flying debris.
I would have
Embrace.
left myself wide open, though.
And Big has left himself decently open, yes.
Yep. Especially since I used the shield.
You still have a little bit of luck on your side with saving throws, kind of. I need d20s from both of you.
Alrighty.
Big. Ouch.
13.
13 plus whatever.
Oh, that's cute, guys.
13.
There's two 13s.
Yeah. It doesn't really do much, though. Sorry.
It's unlucky. 13,
Should have
which means we
activated
get damage.
Indomitable.
Alrighty. So it's going to do... I would say that would do... It's a high ceiling. I'd make it do... I'm having to, like...
5d8.
I'm having to calculate, like, drop damage, and I trying to figure like how high the ceiling is.
It's exactly when this chick was using mental prowess on boulders and shit against Chernobog. I'm just
Yeah.
like, how do I calculate that?
That was so fun.
How do I do
I
it?
really enjoyed that.
So,
God, that was fun. This check.
okay, so he's going to do 28.
God, ow.
Jesus.
Zen, you're dealt 28 minus 2, I guess.
I'm dead.
No way.
I'm kidding.
Oh my
I
god.
said you only have 26 HP,
I
right?
was gonna say no.
So-
I have 47.
Okay, so you take 26.
Yeah.
I will get to bleeding damage in just a moment.
There is none. I'm kidding.
And then Big, you are taking, so 20 plus, 12 would be 34 minus 2, so 32.
Fuck.
The bleeding damage associated with it was 7. So both of you will take 7 more damage at the end of your next turn.
Is that minus damage reduction, or is that not counting damage reduction?
That was not counting damage reduction, but the only damage reduction for bleed is
The actual resistance.
Is actual constitution or resistance.
Not
But
relentless.
fairy and relentless count as any source, so that does count. So you'll be taking 6.
6.
Yeah.
I'll just do that now.
Woo!
Same.
Those abilities are so good because it could potentially negate anything but true damage. So good. So you'll be taking 6 more at the end of your next turn. So gigantic crash, like Toshi and Soul are startled. Soul is on the ground, however, basically like holy shit. And Toshi's like, what?
Is she fully, like, splayed on the ground, like she's gonna have to use a turn to get up? Or
Oh yeah, fucking Big knocked the shit out of her.
What about me?
you weren't hit?
You weren't hit, and
I'm
you're
just chilling.
you're bypassing the skeletons.
It's like,
But you hear this
I
huge
kinda feel
crash,
bad.
and you're in stealth, and you kind of look behind you, and you see your party just like fucking like, holy crap.
I am enraged.
How big is this chandelier, Jeff?
It's quite large. I would say it's got about a 10 to 12 foot diameter.
Nah, never mind.
That's huge.
If it was a small one and it just made a big boom when it hit, I was legit gonna pick it up and throw it back at the fucking skeletons.
No, you wouldn't be able to throw it.
Too bad, that would've been hilarious.
Well, it's a good place to wrap up, guys.
Yeah. I want to do getting into actual like melee and all that. I'm just deciding who would have initiative at this point.
Well, spoiler, 3 of us are just getting up for our turns, so...
Toshi still advances at the big baddie. The 4 skeletons advance. So I'm going to go ahead and have the 4 skeletons basically have initiative. And they're going to start attacking y'alls. You see... What was already done in the damage? The 25 was from Shiva, which I don't think they would have the intelligence to know where it came from, though. I'm going to have them do kind of like a symmetrical formation. I'm going to have 1 go after Zen, 2 go after Big, and 1 go after Soul.
You guys want me to taunt?
They are going to have initiative, so they are literally about to attack you guys.
Well, I have 15
I'm
health.
afraid I'm not gonna taunt, guys.
You're not gonna taunt?
Is that okay, or do you want me to?
That's alright for me. I don't think they're after me.
Let me see what they're
I got hit
worth.
pretty hard.
Let me see what they're
Yeah.
worth.
Alright. I'll take the 2.
You'll take the 2?
I will not taunt.
Okay.
I mean, you can always decide to later anyway.
Though Katie's will take divine presence damage because it's in immediate proximity of her.
Actually, the moment that they walk into range, they take it. Thank you for the reminder.
Oh,
go ahead
that's
and
right.
roll your divine presence.
Okay.
You wipe all 4 of them, they don't get a chance to hit. That'd be great.
17.
17 each. Excellent. one of them does look relatively well damaged.
Which
so
one?
that's good.
Oh, the one that Shiva hit.
Yeah.
Where is he?
That's actually the one that would be going towards you. Super. I'm gonna go ahead and do the 2 attacks on Big first.
They both missed.
One of them missed.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, so that's good news for you. Does 10 minus 2 is 8 damage.
Adrenaline rush!
Yeah.
Before I even get the fucking move.
What's your defense?
7.
7? Oh. This is shitty. That normally... I want to say it missed, but like, you're on the ground. So, I'm going to have a hit you. Because I'm a jerk.
Damn.
It's raining, guys.
Is it really?
Oh, really?
That's so bizarre.
Huh.
So that's 10, and you literally have like the same like damage reductions as Big. So you take 8.
A Hawaiian rain.
Are you sure that's rain?
Sounds like it.
Yeah,
Huh.
my phone says it's raining.
Weird. That's just so unexpected.
Soul, you are also
No, I
hit,
did not dress properly.
and that does 11. And I don't think you have any damage reduction, so you take 11.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is going to end the enemy phase. So we're going to start up on player phase, and the emergency that the party is currently in next time.
Aw.
We did just throw us for a loop right and start, Jeff.
Well, it's 10:31, so we got to wrap up.
No, I mean just starting with the fucking chandelier.
Oh yeah, it was mean.
Damn. Don't worry, we'll kill him fast. We got this, you guys. We're OP. We OP.
Shiva up for 2 more turns.
Yeah.
Stay splayed.
I think my major armor is still on you for another turn, is it? Or is it gone now?
Oh shit! Jeff, we didn't take into
Mage
account
armor.
mage armor.
Oh shit.
Okay, take 10 points off your mage armor, and heal yourself for 8.
There you go.
That was
Oh,
easy.
Just make a little note that you have like 1 point of mage armor left, because you have like a shield of 11, don't you?
Well, she put the mage armor on me before the chandelier hit.
Yeah, I don't remember how long ago.
Oh, F. Okay.
Would it be?
So then the mage armor is gone and I just healed for 10.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Because then I would not have had the defense bonus
Yeah.
against the skeletons because
Yeah.
it would have gone away from the chandelier.
Yep.
So even easier to figure out.
Heh.
So not adrenaline rush.
Oh, you're right.
It's all good. I'm at 42. I'm going to go down to adrenaline rush real quick.
Yeah, you'll get there eventually anyway.
I'm 3 points away from being at half.
God.
Ooh, baby. You guys got quiet real quick.
Yeah, I know,
Makes me
right?
happy. Alright, guys.
You know what?
What? What?
Thanks for creating this game.
Thanks for making us suffer in pain and
Yeah.
almost
I
die.
fucking love making you guys suffer. Alright, guys. We're gonna say bye. 3, 2, 1. Bye!
Bye. Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Yay.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Trevor, do you actually make noise?